What's going on, everyone? So in today's video we're talking about this new what if character that we could see and the potential for Heroes collaboration, whether I think it's going to happen or not. But yeah, we'll hop straight into and talk about it. So as you can tell here, this image here, which we've got the two teasers from yesterday and the day before, is we're going to get a new Goku from Namek, and by the looks of it, a new Bardock that comes to Namek deal about Goku. So obviously this is like very hype, like we haven't actually had this in any other Dragon Ball game, I don't think. To be honest, I don't even think Heroes actually has this. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure with the Heroes sort of stuff. But, well, global-wise, we haven't got anything to do with like a Goku or Bardock unit. So this is very hype if it's what's going to happen. If it is either an LF version of this Goku and Bardock here, or an Ultra, which I'm sort of leaning towards a free-to-play Ultra. Mainly because on the animation, the hair and that sort of sway around like an Ultra. But the big thing which this does bring up, if this is the unit, but it does look like it, unless they're going to do like separate banners, we're going to have like, let's just say Goku takes on Frieza's side, so obviously he goes Super Saiyan. And then there's like another dimension where, or another timeline where Bardock versus Frieza. Which, if they do go down that route, I don't think that's going to be like a too bad option, but I think it'd be like a lot hype if these two are the same card, or same unit. So this does open up a lot of things for Legends if they do decide to do more what if characters. Because if I had to assume, this is sort of going to be like a test period, I guess. So they're going to release this unit, and they're going to see how the community reacts. If they love it, they hate it, you know, who knows. I think how they look now, you know, just going off the comments and that, from like underneath the social media posts they put up, everyone's loving this idea. So I'm very hyped to see how it looks. You know, we will have the reveals and stuff in 2 days. Well, maybe a day from this video whenever it goes up. But very soon we'll have the teaser and that, well, the reveals and stuff. So we will know, like, what's going to happen. So, the big thing I want to talk in this video with is Heroes stuff. So, as we all know, Dokkan, or Global Dokkan and JP Dokkan, have had Heroes stuff for a while. So, for us, now we've got to think about, is this going to happen for Legends? Because, you know, Dokkan has had it for what? I don't know how long they've actually had it for, maybe like 4 years or something. They've had it for a very long time. But the big thing that I'm going to talk about here is, at the very start of this collab, like Heroes and Dokkan, for example, by the looks of it, Global actually wasn't going to get it. It took, I don't know what it took, whether it was more money or something happened that pushed over, you know, Heroes to go, okay, we're going to do it with Global as well. But, if you are a Dokkan player, you do know that, well, you would have realised that this Vegeta here that I got up, he's a very cool unit, don't get me wrong, all that, but on his active skill he doesn't have a voice, but on JP he does. So, by my understanding, this isn't Dokkan's fault, it's more towards Heroes. So, what I can gather is there's sort of like, I'm not sure if it's quite a contract, or there's something that Heroes, by the sounds of it sounds like Heroes can decide who gets, like, what units Dokkan gets, who gets the voice, all that. Because obviously Dokkan can't just go, oh, we want this character from your game. By my understanding, Heroes is like, we'll just give you this batch of units here. You decide, you know, who you want to be the headlining unit. I mean, well, actually Heroes might actually decide the headlining unit. I'm not too sure there. But now with Legends on the other hand, by the sounds of it, Heroes doesn't want anything to do with Legends. Now, I'm not quite sure why, or I think that's the case, I'm not 100% sure. But if that's the case, that's probably why Legends can't really do anything about it. You know, they can't just grab a unit from Heroes, even though they're all part of Dragon Ball and all that sort of stuff. By my understanding, Heroes is a separate sort of thing. Well, not quite separate, but in the games-wise, they're separate. Because Heroes really does all these, like, what-if units and all that for their card game. Which Global obviously doesn't have, but over in Japan they have it. I think in other countries they do as well, but I'm pretty sure it's mainly Japan. They focus on these Heroes units. That's why they always go like really big, like you'll see just random units, like random what-ifs, like this Vegeta here. Or the Limit Breaker and all that, because obviously that's not in the normal anime, this is just in the promotional anime for Heroes. So, by my understanding, that's why Global can't get it, well, why Legends can't get it, is because Legends is more, I wouldn't say it's more global focused, but I think the main producers of it sort of push towards the global side more. So if that's the case, I think that's the main reason why the Legends hasn't got any Heroes units at all. Now, this doesn't obviously, this could always change. This is just pure speculation, what I've gathered up from all the information. But there could be more stuff that, maybe they are going to get Heroes stuff soon, but the thing is, Dokkan only gets it during the anniversary for Heroes. So, are they going to do the same thing for Legends eventually in the future, is, you know, give Legends stuff for the anniversary as well? I'm not too sure. To be honest, I think in the Heroes case, I think that's probably going to be their best bet, because I think a lot of people have been waiting for Hero stuff on Legends for quite a while now. So I think it would be, even if they test out for 1 year, but then at the same time, I don't know how they're going to quite do it, and I'll show why. So the main reason why I'm a bit skeptical on how they're going to do this sort of banner is the way Dokkan has it set up here. We've got 5 new units here, and then, I mean, there's 2 other units on the banner that got their Dokkan Awakenings, but that doesn't really matter. So you got 5 units here, right? Now, I'm going to try and put it into Legends' point of view. Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito is the headliner unit, which is basically for, basically called an LF, right? So, and then you got the other 4 units as banner units. So, the only way they could do it is have the LF as, you know, the headlining unit, and then 4 other sparking units. Because I doubt you're going to have, like, 2 sparking units and then 2 EX units, because I don't think that's going to be very well, or go very well, with the Legends player base, because that would suck quite a lot. Because as you all know, pulling EX units is usually the hardest actual part on the banner, not actually pulling the LF. So they'd have to make a banner with 1 LF, and then, or even 2 LFs, and then the rest sparking. So I think in that point of view, Legends wouldn't like that at all, I don't think. They could do it, because we have had, like, let's just say, for example, the Ginyu Force, you know, all them, but they were just sparking units, so at the same time, they might not get, what's the right word, enough revenue, maybe? I think they'd still probably get close to top grossing anyway if they just did, like, a Ginyu Force style banner. But at the same time, I think with Heroes, they want to have one big headlining unit. I mean, obviously, Dokkan hasn't an LR Heroes yet, so we wouldn't get an Ultra one for Legends, so I guess that's good in one way. But at the same time, if Legends are a bit scared to drop heaps of sparkings on a banner, even just do, you could just give us a batch of 3 units. So just give us 1 LF, 2 sparkings, and then maybe a free-to-play unit. But yet again, this could be the main reason why they're holding back, because Legends doesn't want to do that because, I don't know, there might be some reason why. Or maybe, as well, Heroes doesn't want to give away that many units out, because I'm not sure if, maybe there's a case where we can't, like, Legends can't actually get these characters here because Dokkan has them already. So then they have to make a deal with Dokkan, possibly, as well. That could be something to do with it. But I think it's more towards Heroes wants to sort of stay, not quite solely in Japan, but focus more towards Japan, like, player base sort of thing, just to get more people playing their version of the game, doing that sort of stuff, where you can, obviously you can promote it for global as well, and global people will watch, like, people playing the game and that, but they're not really going to make any, like, money or profit off of that if it's just, you know, they're going to share it with global at the same time. Because, I mean, it is a little bit stupid. I would think that eventually we will get, I mean, we have got the digital card game coming soon, but yet again, this isn't for, the card game we're about to get for global, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything to do with Heroes. I think Heroes is still a separate card game. Just the card game we're going to get is, well, it's a digital one anyway, but it's a bit different to what Heroes is about, if that makes sense. Heroes is more of what if units, you know, what if scenario sort of thing, where the card game we're going to get has all the units from the anime and all that. So I think that's the main reason why we're not going to get Heroes. But at the same time, Legends doing these what if units, I think, are still a very, very good idea, because this could be like compensation for not getting Heroes. You know, for example, like, if we get a Goku and Bardock unit, that's going to be very hype. You know, technically, Legends could even do a Vegeta Blue and Gogeta Blue, like, tag character for a what if. You know, there's a lot of possibilities now they could do. Yet again, well, obviously this is waiting for confirmation if we are going to get a tag Goku and Bardock unit. Because if that's the case, that's what we're going to get, this opens up the doors of so many more possibilities. But sadly, I don't think this will be a hint towards a hero celebration. I think this will just be like a compensation sort of thing. Yet again, I could be completely wrong. This could actually open up the door for that. Who knows? It's just at this point, from the information I've gathered, it sounds like Legends won't get it, sadly. But yeah, like I said, I'm hoping for this what if character situation, this is compensation, which I'll be pretty hyped for. I mean, obviously hero stuff is pretty cool, but I've seen a few people say hero stuff could also ruin Legends. I don't think that'd be the case, because a lot of people on Dokkan save up all their stones and that to summon on this banner, because, well, I guess that's the next thing I should have talked about. These heroes units here, they won't return now till this time, well, next year now, when the hero celebration goes live again. So that's probably going to suck, because by this, well, what I can gather then, if that's the case, you can't use any Z power, any LF Z power, whatever it is, you can't use any Z power to help boost this character once the event would go away, or once the celebration ends. So that could be another reason why Legends can't do it, because maybe they don't want to, well, maybe they can't in their rules lock a character from using Z power, like a summonable character. That might be like a gacha system sort of thing. So that could be another reason why Legends can't. They're sort of they're sort of locked, if that makes sense. So yeah, there is a lot of like what ifs, you know, with this Heroes collab thing, but sadly I don't think we'll get it. Hopefully I'm wrong, hopefully we do get it soon, but I think if we're going to get it, it's going to have to be during the anniversary for Heroes, so I guess we have to wait till next year to find out. But yet again, I would not get any hopes up, any sort of hope at all. If we do, it'll be a great surprise, but yet again, I highly doubt it. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys actually, you know, if you'd be hyped for Heroes Celebration, if you think we're going to get it eventually, all that sort of stuff, or if you like the what if characters. And yeah, if you guys like this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.